Good morning, everybody. I'm going to show you real quick what I've got going on in my book. I still have just a little ways to go yet. It's been a real hectic week around our home place this week. We had well problems. Had to pull the pump. That was an all-day job. Had to put in a new well pump. And then we're having trouble with our DirecTV, and I have spent hours on the phone with DirecTV and even Dish. We almost switched to Dish, but after talking to the man, I felt like Dish was going to be a whole lot worse than DirecTV, so I called DirecTV back. And they're coming back for the 4th visit today, and he said if this does not fix our TV, they're putting us in a whole new system. You couldn't have wanted to talk to a nicer man than we talked to yesterday. So I spent literally hours on the phone this week trying to get lined out with some of these things. I want to invite you to follow me on my personal Facebook page, Kay Comer on Facebook. My profile picture is our wedding picture. I'm in a wedding dress. It'll be easy to spot when you type in Kay Comer and see the list of Kay Comers all over the world. I'll be the one that says trouble beside my name in big letters. No, I'll be in the wedding dress, so it's easy to find that. You don't have to send a friend's request if you don't want to. You're welcome to if you want to. But all you have to do to get my stories is click to follow. And I tell stories Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and sometimes Saturday and Sunday. I usually do something on Sunday. I do most every day. I tell some kind of stories, motivational, inspirational, humorous, true life stories, things that's going on around the canyon. But if you will follow that page and check out those stories as you have time, you'll know if I'm in a big mess of some kind, and they'll think, oh my gosh, she's going to run late on so-and-so. Yeah, that'll be true. So let me tell you about the packets real quick first. The packets are being mailed this morning with all the problems with the well and all that, and the DirecTV, and we have another little issue going on with the nursing home, and I'm trying to help with that. I mean, it's not a good problem. It's got to be solved, and it's got to be solved right now. So I'm in the middle of it. So it has been a hectic week. So I've got them ready. They're in my hobo bag. They're ready to go to the post office. I will be at the post office when it opens at 9 o'clock this morning. Your packages will be on the way. We're going to wait on everybody that's getting the packages on the way unless somebody gets lost in the mail or something. Next week, we're going to just be doing some fun things here. So we'll stay busy next week with some other things, and we'll try to start the book the following week. We'll see if everybody's ready. I'm going to start doing videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday as I can. You know, there could be something come up in the family or around the house, just like this past week, and I may miss a day. But if I do, I'll try to do it the following day. So I'll try to do at least 3 videos a week. So I want you to click to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments, click the like button. That's going to help me rank in YouTube. So I really appreciate any support like that you can give me. A lot of people ask for monetary support. I'm just asking you to subscribe to my channel and leave comments and things so I know how you're feeling about the things that we're doing. Okay, so the giveaways. I ordered a little thing I wanted to put in the giveaway for the Grandma's group and for this group, and I'm still waiting on that. Usually it comes within a week, but, you know, this is mail. That's why I'm worried about the packets getting so late going out, but we're going to deal with that. We'll do something until we're ready. So we are going to make the grandma books. We are going to start within a week if we can at all, if not just as soon as we can after those packets are delivered to our friends that ordered them. Those packets went out free. I hope I didn't make a mistake in any of them. It has been so hectic just trying to get the packets put together. So if I missed something, I hope and pray I did not, but if I did, I'm so sorry. They were free. That's what you got. I think everybody has what I told you would have. Let's see. Let me see. If you're not a member of the Grandma group, Journals from Grandma with Love, I invite you to come over and join us there. We are going to be doing a giveaway there within the week when the package of little things come that I wanted to put in my giveaway. And it will be just a simple giveaway, but it'll be fun. So you want to be in the running for that. In February, we're going to do a weekly giveaway every Friday, and it's going to be a small giveaway, but it's going to be a fun giveaway. It's going to be something that you'll be glad to have. And we're going to do a little game each week for the giveaway that's going to be on that Friday. So you want to be sure and tune in to that. And that will start next Friday, even though we're having a giveaway next week if my package of things come that I'm waiting on. So there will be possibly 2 giveaways next week. So be sure and subscribe to this channel. Fix that little bell so that bell will ring. Although I do that for Jenny Miller and I never hear that bell ring. I don't know if I do it wrong. But be sure and subscribe. Click the little bell. Be here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I will always try to have the video posted by 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, if I can at all. I try to get it by 8, but surely by 9 I can get it most days. So, weekly giveaway on Fridays, every Friday in February. And we're going to do some kind of little game each week. Did I say that already? I don't even know. Going to do some kind of little game for the giveaway on that week. So we're going to make it fun, fun, fun. This is going to be the most fun junk journal channel on YouTube. So hang in there with me. Okay. So, and I'm just mailing the packets this morning. Let's see. Next week, so we won't be starting the Grandma Prayer Books next week because hardly nobody's ready, including me. So what we're going to do next week is Monday we will show our books, and if you can post a photo of your book below in the comments, just put a link, and I think when we click the link we'll see your photo, I think. So that's what we're going to do on Monday. We're going to wrap this up, show our books. I'll show how I made mine into a gator mouth, and I'm going to show you a little bit here of what I've got going on. So that's Monday. On Wednesday, I'm going to show you how I coffee dye my papers and how I get those dark edges around the edges of the images and all that. Now, I can't do it in the kitchen, at the kitchen sink and at the oven like I do, but I'm going to bring my things up here. I'm going to show you the pan that I use to dip my my papers in my coffee, how I dip it, tell you all about the coffee that I use, how I bake it, the whole shebang. So that's Wednesday. Friday we'll be doing, I don't know what we'll be doing. We'll make some little something. I'll have some little something to show you how to make and let you make it. And then maybe you can show us what you got on the following Monday. Or even post it over the weekend if you get it'll be something very simple that you can do in like 30 minutes or less. It's going to be very simple. So that's what's going to be next week. We will have the giveaway on Friday, the fun giveaway, the fun February giveaway. So Friday is in February. So be sure and stay tuned for that. Let me show you real quick what I got going here. I've added just a little bit more to my book. I didn't add any to the front. I've added the little notepad there and a little extra bow here. I'm still not sure if this page is done, but it's been so hectic I haven't had a whole lot of time to give it any thought. That's just a little book I made out of elf help images. Put a little piece of fabric down through there. Let's see. I see some glue strings. I'll get them. White strings. I'll get them. I filled this pocket, and it's got just some gibberish papers in it because this is an outdoor elf, so he would have little notes stuck everywhere. That's probably where I'll put my pencil, right in there. He would have little notes stuck everywhere out in the wild, so when a magical thought came to him, he would have a place to write, get some paper and write it down. So that's what I've got so far on my book. Let's see here. Now we're going to do if you want to, we're going to do a project over the weekend. You know how I talk all the time about home and family first, and let's clean our craft rooms up because clutters your mind. If you're not able to get in there and really work and work fast, like I haven't been able to do, I fill a tray and go to the kitchen table because my room has been such a mess, but it looks so good right now. I still have a ways to go because I have like 3 crates of buttons. So big crates. I'm not talking little crates. So I have a little ways to go. I think I'll have it done this week, and then I'll be in there in that room doing my videos, I hope. And I may continue to do them in here. I did have a message on my phone this morning saying I had a low light. So I talked to my daughter over the weekend. I've changed a little, but I think I changed it wrong. So I still have a problem. So just hang in with me on this, and I'll get this as soon as I can. But back to what we're going to do for a project over the weekend, if you want to. When I was a little girl growing up, I always told Daddy that when I grew up, I wanted to change lives and influence people. And Daddy would laugh at me. Daddy was a Baptist preacher, and boy, he was strict. We toed the mark, I'm telling you. So he was very strict, but it was such a loving, fun home. I mean, oh my goodness, we had such a storybook life growing up, and then I married into a storybook life. My husband, oh my gosh, even with the problems we're having right now, we've had a lot of laughter in this old house over the week, and it's been a rough week. But in fact, I got so upset with the man on the DirecTV, DirecTV. I got so upset with him on the phone, I started yelling at him the other day, and that's not like me because I don't have a temper at all. I mean, before this DirecTV thing came, nobody could tell you the last time they heard me raise my voice, but this has brought out the cranky in me, in this old lady. So I fussed at him so much. It was written in his report when he came out here to be careful for the irate old lady at the house he was going to next, because she was really on a roll, and to be careful. So he had already been here once, and he said when he pulled in and saw that it was us that the people were saying, be careful for the irate old lady, he had to laugh. So I did lose my temper last week. I had a bad week last week, but things are turning around. So everything, it could always be worse. No matter how bad you think you got it, there's people that have it worse than you do. But what I always told Daddy was wanted to change lives and influence people. So and he laughed at me because I was so bashful. I didn't even hold my head up in church. I mean, my goodness gracious, I played the piano, and when I get off of the piano, a stool to walk back to the seat with Mom and my sisters, I would walk with my head down. I was so, oh my goodness, so painfully bashful. But, it seems like the messages that I'm getting, I get so many private messages. I bet I had half a dozen or more yesterday just talking about the feel-good videos and the feel-good stories that they read on my page, and how they're so glad they found my page, and they're so glad they found my YouTube channel, even though it's not very big. It's growing. It'll eventually get around, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. But, and so I thought, I have a platform here, kind of. What is that? What you call it? I don't know. So let's try to start doing some fun and family things together. And so one of the things I thought I would do over the weekend is give you a challenge. Tidy. This is if you want to. If you don't want to, don't do it. Okay? Tidy your room just a little bit, your craft room. And if you have to, just throw a big sheet or a big towel, or depending on how big your big mess is. Try to confine your mess to a smaller area and throw a big sheet or something over it so it's just covered up if your family looks in. Because that doesn't make anybody feel good. Doesn't make us feel good. Doesn't make the people around us feel good. And then let's tidy our homes if they're cluttered. And so many people say their home is cluttered and they couldn't care less. They're going to craft. Well, that's okay. You may be living in that house alone and crafting all you want to. If you don't try to take a few steps to make those around you feel good, and be a positive influence on those around you. So let's try to tidy our homes if we need to. If you don't want to, don't do it. And then let's try to make 1 hour on Saturday or Sunday a special hour for inside our homes and families. Whether that's you alone, whether that's you're one of a couple, whether you have a family with kids. Let's make 1 hour over the weekend, and let's make it a meal time. If you want to do this challenge with me, let's make it a meal time. And let's make that meal very special. Turn off the TV, turn off the phones, maybe have a pallet picnic. Just a pallet picnic in front of the living room. We used to do that with the kids all the time. They loved pallet picnics. I would just do hot dogs or whatever, or boil a big pot of corn, and we'd sit on blankets and just eat. I mean, that sounds messy in the living room, but it was so much fun, and we'd just sit there and talk and tell stories. So let's try to do something like that over the weekend. Anybody that wants to, let's try to make a special hour for ourselves and our families over the weekend. You're going to have how many? 48 hours over the weekend. Let's take one of those hours and make it really, really special, and for ourselves and our families, even if you live alone. If you live alone, have some quiet time. Make yourself a candlelight dinner, whatever you want to do. It can be hot dogs. It can be a bologna sandwich. It can be something healthy, like I'm trying to have to learn to cook all over. But my husband's sugar was down yesterday to 189 from 425 last Friday. So we're doing good. Got to get off here and get this uploaded. I have a lot to do today. I'm going to be at the post office at 9 o'clock when it opens, get these packages on the way. The 2 books are on the way too, to Nancy and Debbie. They'll be on the way this morning. Let's see. No. I think that's it. I'll be back with you on Monday morning, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, and I'll show you my gator mouth and all that. It's getting pretty gator mouthy already, but I'll show you some more that I'm going to put in it, and then my book will be done, and then I'm going to put it, probably put it up there for grabs if anybody wants it. And then I may not. I love this book. I don't know. We'll see. And then I don't know what we're going to do with the book. So if you want to send some ideas below, if you want to just keep your book, if you have YouTube, if you have Etsy shops and you want to put your book in there, that's fine. You know, it's okay. We could even have a craft show on on the grandma group. I'm not sure. Okay, going to get off of here. Talk to you all Monday. If I don't talk to you before, I hope you get a little kindness and spread a little kindness absolutely everywhere you go today. Kindness is so important. We just had a man on the bridge just a little while ago, about an hour ago, and I was listening to the scanner, and you know, he was threatening to jump. But, you know, he didn't want to jump, or he wouldn't have called and told him he was suicidal. He wanted help. He was begging for help, and they've been looking for him. So life is tough. So just be nice to everybody you meet. I'm going to get off here. I preached enough. Let's all take our songbooks and turn to page 162, Standing as We Sing. Love and hugs.